All right, let's talk about something we all know and, well, maybe don't love, the to-do list. You know the one. It just keeps growing. If you've ever stared at your list and felt more dread than motivation, then you are in exactly the right place.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Staring at this long list of things that's supposed to make us more organized, but instead it just freezes us. It's totally normal. But the great news? It is absolutely a solvable problem.
So let's get right into it. The issue isn't that you have a to-do list. The real problem is the system you're using, or maybe the system you're not using. And the solution? It's all laid out right here. We're gonna walk through 10 proven methods, and I promise, by the end of this, you're gonna find the one that feels like it was made just for you.
Okay, we're gonna break these down into 3 main categories. First up, we're talking about how to win the moment. These are the strategies you pull out when you need to beat procrastination and just get something done, like right now. All right, first on the list is a classic, and I love the name, Eat the Frog. The concept is so simple but so powerful. You look at your list, you find that one big, ugly, hairy task, the one you've been dreading, and you do it first. First thing, get that out of the way and suddenly the rest of your day feels like a cakewalk.
So who is this for? Well, it's perfect for anyone who tends to put off the big, important stuff. If you find yourself doing all the little easy things first and never getting to the main event, this one's for you. It builds this incredible momentum that can carry you through the entire day. But okay, what about all the little things? On the complete flip side, we've got the 2-minute rule. This is like the ultimate decluttering tool for your brain. The rule is so simple. If a task pops up and you know it'll take less than 2 minutes, just do it right then. Don't even think about writing it down, just knock it out. This is a total game changer for stopping those little things, firing off a quick email, making a phone call, from piling up and becoming this giant, stressful monster. Every one of those tiny tasks you put off is like an open tab in your brain's browser. This rule closes those tabs, gives you a quick hit of accomplishment, and keeps that momentum going. Okay, so what about the stuff in the middle? The tasks that are too long for the 2-minute rule but aren't exactly a giant frog. For those, you need a way to just focus. And that's where the famous Pomodoro technique comes in. It's so simple. You work in these short, focused bursts. Set a timer for 25 minutes, and for those 25 minutes, you do nothing but that one task. Timer goes off, you take a quick 5-minute break. That's it. That's one Pomodoro. This technique is just brilliant for anyone who gets easily distracted. I mean, who doesn't? Knowing you only have to focus for 25 minutes makes it feel so much more manageable. It creates this little pocket of urgency that helps you tune everything else out. It's amazing for writing, studying, honestly for anyone whose brain likes to jump from thing to thing. All right, so those tools are awesome for knocking out individual tasks. But what if the problem is bigger? What if your entire day just feels like a whirlwind of chaos? Well, that brings us to our second section, how to actually structure your day. First up is the Ivy Lee method, and get this, it's over a century old, which tells you something. It works. It's also brutally simple. At the end of your workday, you write down the 6 most important things you need to do tomorrow. Then you rank them. The next morning, you start with number 1, and you don't even look at number 2 until number 1 is done. It forces you to be ruthless with your focus. Now, for a slightly different take on structuring your day, there's time boxing. With this, you stop making lists and you start making appointments with yourself. You literally block out time on your calendar for each task. So 9 to 10 a.m. is work on report. 10 to 10:30 is answer emails. You're essentially giving every single task its own home on your schedule. So here's the key difference, right? The Ivy Lee method is all about the what. It forces you to prioritize what's most important. Time boxing, on the other hand, is all about the when. It forces you to decide exactly when you're going to do the work. One's a priority list, the other is a detailed game plan. Now, if your to-do list is just gigantic and totally out of control, you need the ABCDE method. Think of it like emergency room triage for your tasks. You go down the list and assign a letter to everything. A tasks are the absolute must-dos. B tasks are the should-dos. C's are nice-to-dos. D is for delegate, and E is for eliminate. Get it off the list completely. This system is a lifesaver, seriously, especially for managers or anyone who's juggling a million different things. It forces you to get brutally honest with yourself about what actually needs your attention and what's just clutter that can be delegated or, even better, just ignored. Okay, so we've covered how to win the moment and how to structure your day. But now, let's zoom way out. Because the best productivity systems aren't just about getting stuff done today. They're about connecting today's actions to your biggest goals. This is part 3, seeing the big picture. Let's talk about the Seinfeld strategy. This is all about the power of consistency. You pick one small thing you want to do every single day, and every day you do it, you put a big red X on a wall calendar. After a couple of days, you've got a chain, and your only job is to not break the chain. It's amazing how motivating that visual chain becomes. Now, if you're a more hands-on, creative type, someone who loves a good notebook and a pen, then bullet journaling might be for you. It's this super flexible system you build yourself in a notebook to track everything from daily tasks to long-term goals. There's just something about the physical act of writing things down that can make you so much more intentional about your plans. Okay, for a really high-level strategy, we've got the rapid planning method, or RPM, and this one completely flips the script. Instead of starting with what you need to do, you start with the result you want, the outcome. Then you ask yourself why you want it, that's your purpose, and only after you have that clarity do you build your action plan. This makes sure you're not just being busy, you're being productive on things that actually matter. And finally, let's talk about a diagnostic tool, time tracking. This is so simple, but the results can be mind-blowing. For just 1 week, track where your time is really going. Not where you think it's going, but where it's actually going. The old saying is true, you can't manage what you don't measure. This gives you that cold, hard data so you can finally see where you can make changes. Whoa, okay, that was a ton of information, right? 10 different methods, from tiny little tricks to massive planning systems. So now what? How in the world do you pick the one that's right for you? Well, let's pull it all together. It really comes down to these 3 categories. So ask yourself, what's your biggest struggle? Is it just getting started on tasks? Then you need to win the moment. Is your whole day just total chaos? Then you need to structure the day. Or maybe you're getting things done, but you feel like you're just spinning your wheels and not getting closer to your real goals. Then, my friend, you need to see the big picture. Your biggest pain point tells you exactly where to start. And look, this is probably the most important thing I'm going to say. The point here is not to master all 10 of these. That would just become another overwhelming to-do list, right? No, the goal is to find the one thing that made you go, aha, that's me. Pick one, try it out, and see if it helps solve your biggest problem. Because here's the thing. Your to-do list shouldn't feel like a prison. It should feel like a map that leads you where you actually want to go. It can be a tool for freedom. So, after everything we've gone over today, there's really only one question left to ask yourself. What's your first step gonna be?